the weirdest thing about conservatives?
That they're brainwashed, they're all cultish.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what's something you agree with conservatives on?
Not a damn thing anymore.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Can't name one?
No.
Immigration, free speech, First, Second Amendment?
First and Second Amendment, sure.
Okay. Alright, so we have some agreement.
Really? Conservatives are the cult. Uh-huh.
Tip for you.
Yeah, that's wild to say that the conservatives are the cult when it's coming from a dude that looks like that. It's like, yeah, maybe he may look a little bit more extreme than some of the others, but bro, you look like the leader of the cult. I don't know if that's better, dog.
If you don't want to use bigoted language.
Oh, good. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that could use some helpful tips.
But use an adjective as a noun for people.
And what could one possibly mean by that?
Like transgenders, illegals, and females are all offensive.
So,
By the way, you guys have been calling everybody that isn't you a Nazi for like 10 plus fucking years. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Yeah, dude, most likely, or I don't even know what the fuck that is. I don't care. I don't remember your face because I tried my hardest not to log that in my memory, but I did listen to what you said.
so using an accurate adjective is now considered to be offensive. Where does this stuff come from?
Instead, talk about transgendered people, illegal immigrants, or female people, or just refer to us by our gender, women.
I can think of some very choice adjectives that I would like to use to describe this particular mindset.
Using
Yep.
an adjective as a noun in this way is one way to dehumanize people.
What about the whole, like, Nazi and bigot and fascist thing, you know? Because, like, just saying, you know, there's two sides to that story. One side is you acting like an asshole, and then us just simply making an accidental assumption at times. Most people aren't trying to be a dick. Most people are just like, oh, hey, what's up, dude? Because you look like a fucking dude. Or, hey, hello, ma'am, because you look like a woman. In most cases, that's an honest mistake. I don't think people are actively trying to fucking disrespect you. They're just trying to go on with their day, and they called you by what you looked like. If your head was on fire, hey, flaming-headed person, would that be accurate? Or would that be assuming too much?
It's so wonderful that we live in a society where some individuals find themselves so free of any genuine, actual concerns in their lives that they find it in their hearts to be offended on behalf of others. But remember, at the end of the day, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. And if a person feels offended, they have chosen to be offended.
If you're truly concerned about such words, then you might need to reconsider your priorities.
What if I'm the chosen one, you guys? What if I'm the one? What if I'm the one that has to save people? What if I'm the one that has to save lives in the world? And I cannot even deal because it's just too much and I don't know because there's just so much pressure on.
Dude, no, it's all self-imposed pressure, and you're definitely not saving any lives. And if you came to me trying to save my life, I don't know, man, or whatever you are, probably wouldn't trust it. And plus, I mean, you look like you fall, like you fold. You just fold like a piece of paper under minor stresses in the world. Why the fuck would we worried about why would we be worried about you saving us? Just throwing that out there.
On me. I just want to be normal, please.
Try harder then. No one cares if you put dicks in your mouth. Nobody really cares. You know, it's really not that big a deal. So, just, if being gay is your normal, then be gay. Who cares? No one fucking cares. Really.
I hope you're not the chosen one. If that was the case, then life would really be a joke.
Right?
Sorry, I'm laughing. It's like this has to be a joke. The word wife is an example of the type of language that we need to eliminate. And I'm just asking if that's something you think is necessary or something you support.
I'd have to give that one some more thought.
If there's a pilot who is offended by the word wife or the word cockpit, maybe that person shouldn't be a pilot. So rather than kowtowing to people who are fragile, maybe we should actually say, if you're so worried about the words that we are using, you shouldn't be flying multi-ton metal engines through the sky. And I just ask all of us to maybe try to focus as much on real problems, like the fact that our aviation system seems to not be working as well as it used to, than the fact that we may use uninclusive or under-inclusive language.
He has a strong point. If someone is that fragile, I wouldn't trust them to fly my plane either.
Images.
After
That's not a flex, bro. That's just simply not a flex. I mean, I know you did some weird flexible shit there, but that is totally not a fucking flex. That backfired.
witnessing what he did, I need to know what her excuse is.
Straight cis female dance models are going viral after cosplaying as trans girls to boost their OnlyFans numbers. Well,
What
obviously, the trans
fuck?
community is up in arms over this. My gender is not your costume. Which kind of puts us in an interesting predicament, doesn't it? Because...
Yeah. Yeah, you want to know why? Because it's essentially a costume they're wearing. You weren't born like that. How many surgeries and random things you're going to do to your body to, be something you're not. So, I don't know if that's the hill you want to die on, dummy.
if you're following back at home, men who identify as women are mad at women who identify as women, pretending to be men who identify as women. I'm afraid we're reaching levels of irony never before seen. South Park couldn't have even scripted this.
He's right. The irony here is beyond absurd. How can they be serious?
If we grow this fetus that is actually taking our nutrients away from our body,
Yeah, we all do that to our moms. Isn't it terrible?
yeah, especially when you're trying to.
No, I'm not trying to. Like, babies are not trying to. So trust me. I've never met a fetus that's trying to. So I'm not going to assume that that's a true thing. I think you're just making that up.
No.
I think the baby's just developing. They're not trying to.
It sounds more like a plot of a science fiction movie rather than a real life scenario.
I'm not going to deny trans people as women.
Can womanhood then just be appropriated? Someone can then say, I am what you are. So Dylan Mulvaney, who's a biological man who thinks he's a preteen woman, is he a woman?
I feel like I'm just not in the position to tell him he's not a woman. If he says, if they say that they are a woman, I have no, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be like, are you a woman? Are you a man? That's nothing to do with me, honestly.
Got it. So it...
No mean to interrupt Charlie there, but I identify as a non-tax-paying American, and that has not worked for me, so I don't think you can try to be something you're not either. But anyway, it's none of my business, but just thought I'd throw that out there.
If I'm 30, if I said I was 12, would you acknowledge that?
Yes, I would.
You have
It's kind
to.
of like a mental illness. Like, you know how
Oh.
someone could be 30 and they could truly believe they're 12. Like, those people really exist. It's a mental illness.
Great.
Yeah, great point. So where does the mental illness part stop though? Where does it stop? Is it just for people claiming to be preteens, or is it just people trying to castrate themselves? I don't know. I mean, there was a woman in I believe the UK, right? She truly believed, right, that she was supposed to be born without the ability to see. And so she paid some fucking backwater doctor to blind her. And most people actually think that's insane. What's the difference between cutting your dick off and paying someone to blind you? Oh, wait.
Great point. So if somebody, you're in healthcare, came to you and they said, I'm anorexic, so I think I'm fat. And they said, I want liposuction. Should you give them that surgery?
Of course not, because that would be compromising their actual health.
Hold on. But you just said that we have to affirm somebody's mental illness. They want liposuction. Why shouldn't they get it? Wouldn't it make more sense to treat the person and say, you're not what you think you are, rather than affirming the lie that they think there's something else?
Hey, look who just acknowledged it's a mental illness.
Yup.
So this is what people do in their free time? Scream because a man became in charge of America for only 4 years? Wow, just wow.
I work at Camp Brave Trails. Of course I'm in full Frankenfurter drags at 7 a.m.
I work at Camp Brave Trails.
What?
Of course I have ducks in my pockets.
Not one of your ducks are in a row, but anyway.
At Camp Brave Trails, of course I feel safe to embrace my autism. I work at Camp Brave Trails. Of course I'm decked out in rainbow all the time.
We do the photos and videos at Brave Trails.
And I'm Doug, and I love honest, real ones. Hey, we got
Based.
a 21 compass that just came in. Camp counselor touched my special spot. Come holla.
Point to me on the Jeep Compass where they touched you.
That looks like a pretty good car. I might holla.
Trust black women, they lead the way. Trust black women, they lead the way. White women, stop abandoning your sister. Trust black women, they lead the way. Oh, we're mad as hell. Oh, can't you tell? Oh, we're mad as hell. Can't you tell? We just sent you big fashion. Oh, we're mad as hell. Can't you tell? Thank you.
The only thing that I can tell is that they both need voice lessons and maybe a new songwriter.
That was absolutely fucking cringe.
I think you're a beautiful trans woman. Seriously.
I'm a woman first, trans second, so you don't have to put that label on me. I'm not wearing trans on my forehead.
No, you are. You look like a fucking dude in it, like a fake chick suit. I mean, don't. Let's not try to distract from that fact. You definitely are a man. You look like one. You just look like a very feminine man that I'd be afraid to get into a fight with because it'd be considered a hate crime if I did any damage to you, which is incredibly unfair. But whatever.
You can just be like, you're a beautiful woman, and that's that.
Well, see, Jocelyn, okay, so here's the thing. You want me to respect your pronouns and what you go by, right?
I just don't feel like you have to put trans in front of everything.
I get it. So
You are trans. It's okay, for you to think whatever you want to think, but you are trans. Just, if you want, basically, if you use the word cis in front of anything, the whole notion of you being able to take away trans from your identity it's impossible. No one's gonna fucking feed into it, and they shouldn't.
here's where we, and I don't want it to be. I think sometimes with any community or with any group, right? We all want to be respected as such, whatever it is that we are. I do feel that it's not reciprocated a lot.
How not?
Because as a biological woman, for me to acknowledge you as a full woman, that's you not respecting my truth and my reality.
What are you saying? I'm confused.
Right.
Well, alright, so the reason why she's confused is because she's stupid, it's stupid, he's stupid, they, them, whatever, however many people you want to fucking be, is because that woman over there is actually a woman. You are cosplaying a woman, and you are just making a mockery of what a woman is.
When have I ever, you're putting trans in front of it, that doesn't have to do with anything. No shade. At the end of the day, trans woman, it's still all in the same category.
It's not.
It is. Yes, it is.
It's not.
Okay. It's not.
Unless you have the organs to give birth, then you should not call yourself a...
Alright, fun fact though, there's no such thing as chicks with dicks, it's only guys with tits. I know. That's a total based comment, but most people won't see it that way.
woman.
Justified reaction.
I'm still confused about why she's even crying in the first place.
What is this weird, fucking crying, popping, and locking bullshit? It's a terrible form of popping line, but you know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you doing? The fact that people, act this way is wild. Because I'm willing to bet if, let's just say, somebody acted that way on the right when, I don't know, president and started fucking acting like a freak, doing exactly that, y'all would have had a fucking big laugh. But the problem is you'll never have that as an example because people on the right or even centrists don't act that way. This is entirely just the left losing their fucking mind. But, you know, I guess you're here for our entertainment and fringe. Whatever.
What happened that was so bad that you had to cry while you danced?
Don't come too close, seriously.
Don't come too touch me.
No, seriously,
Touch me.
get away from me, get away.
It's almost like approaching somebody else isn't like, you approached him, telling him to get away from you. That's kind of weird. You could have just stayed where you were, and it would have been fine, but, alright.
Get away from me. Come here. Seriously. Jesus Christ!
You're a fucking retard.
Watch what you're doing! Are you insane? Are you insane? I'll call the police on you! Stop it! You keep attacking me! Stop it! Stop it! You're a young lady! You don't need this! Please, you've already tried to steal the camera. Alright, I'm gonna have to put my camera away to defend myself. Whoa. You're digging yourself a hole here. You're digging yourself a big hole. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Oh, come on now. Stop whipping me. Do you want to come with me to go see the police?
Can't wait to see this video being played in court.
Using the word skinny.
I was just saying, or thinking the exact fucking same thing. I'm like, dude, you know you're on camera, and you're on camera assaulting this dude. What do you actually think is going to be the outcome of that? But then again, UK these days doesn't prosecute shit if it's not a migrant complaining about something. Anyway.
To market products that have fewer calories or are healthier is fat phobic. Skinny pop.
Alright, shut the fuck up. This whole phobia thing is retarded. No one's really afraid of fat people. There's multiple reasons behind that, but phobia is an irrational fear. I don't think anybody's really afraid of fat people unless, like, you know, you're walking and there was a fat person falling from the sky. I'm afraid of that fat person because I'm about to get pancaked. So this whole notion of, like, fat phobia, it's not a thing. It's just not a thing.
Skinny cow with the tape measure tied around the waist. And you can try to change the logo, but it's still fat phobic. Skinny girl.
Yo, so one of the things you could do is vote with your dollars. This is the beautiful thing about capitalism, right? You can choose not to buy the product. Just letting you know. This little bit of content you made, people are watching it to laugh at you, not to actually help you, get to the next level or whatever you're doing.
Egregious. Just egregious.
To make something have fewer calories, less sugar, you say make it skinny? Smoothie King? I hope you can now see how people use fat phobia as a marketing tool. It's not about those options having less calories and less sugar, it's the way they're marketed.
And it's also because those items make you skinnier. You should try it.
Everything's okay.
It's
okay. It's okay. Everything's okay.
The dumbest
Everything
crap
doesn't
out.
seem okay, including this guy. He should definitely get some help.
I know I don't like and it stinks when I walk past you in public, but there is no reason for you guys to be making this face when I walk by. I see it.
If you smell like shit, you smell like shit. Shut the fuck up.
You're doing that, and it makes me feel like. So not only am I smelling like, I'm feeling like, because you don't know how to control your face. And everybody's always talking about how disgusting it is that I don't wipe. But you know what? If the Lord wanted me to wipe my face, He would have built in toilet paper into my body. And He didn't. The smell of doo-doo is actually supposed to be a pheromone to attract mates.
No, you're attracting laughter. That's what you're attracting. And shitty faces. But yeah, you're not going to attract any mates. You're going to attract flies. You know, because essentially the way it is that if you're attracting flies, you're either you smell like honey or you smell like shit, and you guaranteed do not smell like honey.
But we've gotten so used as a society, we have decided to give into capitalism. We buy this toilet paper, we wipe away our pheromones, and that's why a lot of you have a hard time reproducing, because that actually is supposed to help with your fertility.
No, shit does not help with fertility. I don't care. You'll never find any sort of scientific backstory that'll actually fulfill your logic there whatsoever. That is fucking retard energy, and yeah, no.
Do you know all the toxic chemicals that are inside of toilet paper? And then think, that toilet paper dissolves in the sewer system. So when you wipe, it's dissolving slowly in your butt crack, and it's getting into your bloodstream.
She's just asking for a UTI and other infections at this point.
You know what? I won't do that. She wipes back to front, too. So, that woman's all ass backwards.
Either have a democracy or access to a...
Either or. I feel like that's a very tough question to answer. I feel like that's almost not possible to answer. I feel like I couldn't pick one or the other.
Even if you had to choose?
I had to choose.
I think I know the answer.
Can we get a final answer? I know it's hard.
I guess access to abortions.
Wouldn't democracy help you get access to them if you had enough people agree with you? Maybe her brain just works backwards.
But these are the same people that sit around and complain that, you know, that our democracy is being, like, trampled over and all this other shit. It's like, what do you mean? Trump won, like, by 7 million fucking votes or whatever. Popular and fucking electoral. Like, that happened. That was a democratic process. He was elected legally and democratically. See, that's the thing. Most people don't understand this shit. They hear a buzzword and they run with it because there's like a bunch of other people that are like, oh, they like this. This must be true. That Facebook education is actually like kind of helping. It's helping the Republicans win because you guys are proving to us that you're retarded and we just can't listen to you anymore.
Try to have a baby regularly, didn't you?
I mean, it's exhausting. I mean, I read every book. They're like, do this position, it'll be a girl. Do this position, it'll be a boy. Like, overnight, all night. Like, literally every night.
Banging chicks? You're just a girl?
Well, whatever position your parents picked, it came out a dude. We're not fooled.
I was having my husband, and finally I sought medical attention because like there's something fundamentally wrong. Like, we just can't get pregnant, and so.
Wait, time out. You were trying different positions with your husband, Nathan, very nice guy, like Nathan a lot. Salt of the earth guy, met him really down to earth, but you're doing positions that you're reading in books for heterosexuals, for smart.
Well, they didn't specify that in the book, but the doctor explained to me that he needed to have a female involved to actually conceive the baby. And so at that point, I just called my sister, and it was real easy after that.
Bruh.
Wait,
you have sex with your sister?
No. You have with your sister?
Well, but that is, you did kind of take us on a ride there.
This is what happens when you skip health class. How did he not know that only women could get pregnant? Even kids know that.
I hate working! I hate it! 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 I hate it so much!
I don't think many people like want to work, or I should say not want to work, but actually like their fucking job, but they know it pays the bills, so it's just like you kind of got to do it. And the way you behave, I definitely don't want you pulling off social services. Put the fucking fries in the bag, bro.
I hate it! There's people on this app doing absolutely fucking nothing, and I have to clock in! Clock in! I'm sick of it! I want to do absolutely freaking nothing and make money!
Sorry.
I don't want to clock in! No! 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 No more clock!
Then find another job or pursue a different passion. No matter what, you're gonna have to work.
Look at that groomer flag in the background. Hopefully they're disposing of that in the trash can, but anyway, whatever. None of my business. I don't care. Oh yeah, hold on, they got fired. No, they just they disposed of the teacher in the trash can.
Don't know what to tell you, but your politics don't belong in the classroom.
Nope.
In case you're wondering what it's like being transgender under this new administration, I just got my new passport in the mail, and they changed the gender to male.
Because you are one. You can put lipstick on a pig, but you know what? You're still a fucking pig. I don't... The fuck? You glue wings on a fucking ant. Doesn't mean the ant can fly.
Because of Donald Trump. In case someone prove, there's my picture, very teeth. And yeah, there's that big ugly M. Yay!
Now it's easier to tell the difference. You just gotta look at their ID.
I think every
Well,
woman
the
has the
Adam's
right
apple.
to choose whether or not
You told me, and you told the camera, that you think it's okay the day before birth for a woman to inject a solution into her child to stop its heart, and then you said it's okay to do that.
No, you know what? It's crazy though. Like I've had this. I've made this comment before. But it's like, if you got cum dumpstered in, you know you've got cum dumpstered in, and you don't want a kid. Go get a fucking Plan B. Go get get the morning after pill. Don't wait for this thing to brew into a whole ass child, or fetus, or fucking clump of cells, whatever the fuck you dumb shits want to call it, right? And then go get it aborted. It's a super invasive thing in which you could have just paid $60 to get a fucking morning after pill and been done with it. It's almost like you're doing this just to make a point. Like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and get pregnant just to get an abortion. Like, what the fuck is the point of that? That's where it becomes murderous as fuck. Especially when you knew there was a solution to bypass all the bullshit, you know? And then if for some reason, some dude decided to pull a fast one and pull the condom off, like, that's still your fault. You decided to open your fucking legs. You know?
I think that the mom needs to be able to decide. And I know that's a cop-out to say that, but...
But should she legally be able to decide a day before birth?
Fuck no. Shouldn't have to think that hard.
Yeah. Is this why you record for stupid this? You guys are disgusting.
You know, she's going up to the cops, I guess. I don't know what's happening.
You're not making any sense.
Nope.
Are you?
Not
She
at all.
says all that, but then calls the interview disgusting? Now that's pathetic. And when they can't answer, they always run straight to the police. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch one of my videos right after this video. So if you like...
Yes, subscribe to Alpha. And me. But yeah, that was a good video. Made me giggle.